Whether they've trained for years or only a few days, every athlete strives to win the trophy, to win the medal, or simply beat their own time. When they race for a good cause, however, everyone's a winner. These athletes are doing just that. They're racing for Children's Hospital Los Angeles here at the 2015 Nautica Malibu Triathlon. For nearly 30 years, competitors have gathered in droves to the beautiful sandy shores of Zuma Beach in Malibu, California to compete in the Nautica Malibu Triathlon presented by Equinox. The triathlon attracts pro athletes, celebrities, and ordinary weekend warriors like you and me to push themselves to the limit in a grueling swim, bike, and run race along the Pacific Ocean. Whether you're competing for the win, to achieve a personal goal, or you are here just to have some fun, all participants have trained hard for the same cause, to help raise money for Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Over 5,000 participants this year, and those fundraising initiatives target pediatric cancer research. Some participants make last-minute adjustments to their gear, while others stay cool, mingling with friends and peers. Regardless of how one prepares, everyone's here for the same basic goal.
Children's Hospital LA is a great charity, and they raise over $1 million almost every year. And we're the ones who really get the benefit. We get to come out and have this great event when that gun goes off and all the adrenaline, and we're like penguins running into the water. You can't beat that. And the fact that we get to actually raise money for something so worthy is a great bonus.
Looks like I've got some stiff competition. A couple of guys are new, they're young, they look hungry.
I've been here, I think this is my 5th or 6th year doing it. We just have a good time. We know it's going to a great cause too. And there's not a lot of pressure to just dominate because honestly, we just want to have fun. I have no business being here. I'm not a big runner. I come here for the gear. Okay, look at this.
I'm nervous, to say the least. It's the adrenaline just starts pumping. So you can see I'm like total jitters McGee.
It's such an interesting mix of like a great cause with just a terrific sports event, and you can feel that. Like everybody knows that they're just running for a reason.
Everyone here is obviously here for that reason, and that's to take care of the children, you know. So I'm just always in.
One of the things that I've learned over the years is that organizing events like this just gets people talking about a particular issue or a particular charity. So this in itself, it's not just the fundraising, it's also the awareness.
With the warm-ups coming to an end, it's time for the competitors to make their way to the start line on the beach as Lisa Loeb starts the day off with the national anthem.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Have a great day, y'all.
Words of encouragement from Lisa as the athletes prepare themselves for the first wave starting at 7 a.m. It's the Elite Pro Division setting things off as they patiently await the thunderous blast of the start cannon.
You're gonna hear the blast of the cannon, and that is the first wave start. Okay.
And they're off. The Elite Pro Division races towards the water, showing no signs of fear as they begin their 22.5-mile challenge across land and water. The Elite Pro Division makes the swim look easy as they cut and slice through Zuma Beach's famous break towards the first mark. With the first division well on their way in the swim, let's take a closer look at this year's course. First, athletes will attack the water for a 0.5-mile swim through the Pacific Ocean. Coming out of the surf, they take to the road on their bicycles for an 18-mile pedal fest, up and back on the world-famous Pacific Coast Highway. Lastly, the competitors will hit the ground running for a 4-mile sprint to the finish. The top pros will stop the clock in a 1 hour and 15-minute range. Back in the water, our first group of athletes are approaching the final buoy before swimming to shore. Coming up next, we check in on our celebrity division as the Nautica Malibu Triathlon races on. The 2015 Nautica Malibu Triathlon is brought to you by Nautica, shopnautica.com. By Equinox, it's not fitness, it's life. And by Men's Health, tons of useful stuff. Welcome back to the 29th annual Nautica Malibu Triathlon presented by Equinox. As we fly over the beautiful coastline of Zuma Beach in Malibu, California, our first swimmers are emerging from the ocean. Leading the men's Pro Division pack is Evan Krause of Irvine, California. He'll be our first athlete out of the water and into the transition area. Now set to exit the transition, our frontrunner Evan Krause is kitted up, hitting Pacific Coast Highway for the 18-mile bike portion of the race. Making his way up the beach is the third athlete from the celebrity division, chasing life in Rizzoli and Isles actor Colin Egglesfield. Meanwhile, Chris Berg of the Pro Elite division chases down Evan Krause and Jason Peterson, who've already hit the road. Back at the bikes, Caitlin Lavin of the women's Pro division is trading in her wetsuit for cycling attire. Blood and Oil star Chase Crawford makes his way to the transition where surfing legend Sonny Garcia shares a few laughs with a fellow waterman after finishing the swim session of his celebrity relay.
Island pride, you got to do it, man. Yeah, you do good. All right, good luck.
John Cryer seems to be having a good time with his team as they patiently await their turn in the run portion, while Colin Egglesfield has been making up serious time on the front runners in the celebrity division. But wait a minute. Don't get ahead of yourself, Colin. You just happen to be going the wrong way. Plus, technically, you're supposed to be walking that bike. Aiden Canto of X-Men Days of Future Past strapping on his helmet, as Phil Kogan, host and producer of The Amazing Race, takes off for his two-wheeled portion. With thousands of participants here, athletes are still making their way from the water to the beach. While back at the bike start, Eric Edibari of Too Fast, Too Furious takes off in style for his bike section. He hopes he's fast and furious enough to keep the office's Paul Lieberstein off his tail. No stranger to the Nautica Malibu Triathlon, CEO of Walt Disney Bob Iger straps in for his bike leg. Although his spot in the relay is second, Bob and Disney's role in the fundraising is second to none. Since 2007, Disney has raised nearly $2 million for Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Back at the front of the pack, Jason Peterson of Beverly Hills is positively flying down Pacific Coast Highway as he passes frontrunner Evan Krause with definite determination and without a glance. And speaking of determination, out of the water comes Beth Sandin, this year's recipient of the Paul Mitchell Spirit Award.
Well, I'm 61 years old, and I am a USA Triathlon coach and also a mentor for Challenged Athletes Foundation. In lieu of encouraging other people that I know, like my wounded warriors, or people that I know that are disabled, and the young kids that I teach, to just keep pushing and doing as much as you can, whether it's wheelchair basketball or wheelchair tennis, or if they want to race in a race chair, if they want to hand cycle. Challenged Athletes Foundation gets that equipment to people to make them mobile and to get them back in the game of life again through sport.
Looking at her smile and dedication, it's no wonder why Beth is this year's Paul Mitchell Spirit Award winner, an inspiration to us all. Now she's headed out to tackle the road and paved terrain. Already on PCH and finishing up the bike portion is the new leader, Jason Peterson, who's showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Chris Berg has made a move of his own, pushing into second place. On the other side of the road, Aiden Canto just beginning his own battle with the bike. The Nautica Malibu Triathlon raises millions of dollars a year for Children's Hospital, none of it possible without the entertainment industry and corporate team captains. We caught up with some of them at Fox Studios.
Yeah, I've been a team captain of the Fox team for about 5 years. The three of us as captains do a lot of different things. We train the team and we make sure that they're ready for the tri.
We've had over 100 people each season run the race, helping create relay teams, helping set up training exercises, finding sponsors, and finding support across the studio, helping get those people excited for fundraising, keep encouraging them to get out and raise those dollars, and then making sure they're comfortable and confident come race day.
The fundraising goes toward pediatric cancer research with CHLA. It's very important. We've met the kids, we've toured the hospitals, we've met the doctors and the scientists involved. We know that a big chunk of their budget comes from this event alone, so it is very important.
You know, it's amazing. 5 years ago, the Fox team started racing here at Malibu, and I was just looking for an opportunity to stay in shape, and since then they've raised over $500,000 for Children's Hospital.
Training for a triathlon is no easy task, as I think any of them would say, and so you really get to know people in training and through our social events, and it really is a team.
And your help here is greatly appreciated, guys. Don't go away, there's still more action to come. We're back with the 29th annual Nautica Malibu Triathlon presented by Equinox. Surfing legend Sonny Garcia's relay teammate Cameron Worth keeps up an impressive pace to maintain the lead for their Three Stooges Celebrity Division team. While star actor of The Bold and the Beautiful Adam Gregory pushes along at over 20 miles an hour for Team E! News. Meanwhile, our men's elite leader makes his way down towards the finish of the bike leg. He also competed yesterday in the Herbalife International race. Each year, the Nautica Malibu Triathlon hosts an international length race on the Saturday before the Celebrity Elite Classic race. Today's leader, Jason Peterson, also led the pack yesterday, but ended up having to opt out of the race after getting a flat tire halfway through the bike section. This opened up the door for Justin Rossi of Reno, Nevada. Not bad for Justin's second triathlon. And for the women, Carly Johan took home the gold for the second year in a row.
I'm so excited to have won here 2 years in a row. I feel like this is my hometown race. It's amazing that our hometown race is an epic one like Malibu. So to win here 2 years in a row is really special.
I was a little behind in the swim, passed on the bike, and actually the leader flatted. I was about to catch him at the turnaround. The thing about triathlons is you don't know.
Current leader Jason Peterson doesn't look like a flat tire is going to stop him today, and he safely makes his way off the bike and into the last transition. Back on PCH, Disney CEO Bob Iger looking strong as he powers up one of the hill sections. Phil Kogan also gets some encouragement from the fans and volunteers as he hits the turnaround. Aiden Canto giving our moto a run for its money as he seems to sprout wings. And it looks like Eric Edibari has found his form to prove that he indeed on this day is fast and furious. That's actor Ryan Lane, or as you may know him, Travis, from the ABC family show Switched at Birth. Up ahead, Jason Peterson is officially off the bike and onto the final portion of the race as he heads down the back of the Zuma Beach shoreline for the 4-mile run. As mentioned before, all the hard work of these incredible athletes is going to a worthy cause, Children's Hospital, Los Angeles.
So Children's Hospital has been involved for about a decade with this magnificent triathlon. We've become the beneficiary of all of these athletes that come here who train so hard to raise money for cancer treatment as well as for research. Well, it is amazing how much of cancer care and other kinds of care are affected by your outlook, your mental outlook, and having supporters to help raise money for research to create new cures and treatments is an amazing feeling.
As you see from the beach today, this is a hugely supported event. There's no question that we have benefited immensely, and we've been able to make advances in pediatric cancer research because of this support. So we're grateful to Nautica, to Equinox, to Michael Epstein, and MESP for the amazing support and partnership in our work.
We'll be here for the next decade if they'll let us. I mean, there's no end to our desire to want to be affiliated with this great event.
It's a partnership that everyone hopes continues. It seems there's no end to Jason Peterson's resolve to win. At this point, the front runner has a massive lead on his competition. He's in it to win it. Others aren't.
It's just fun being out here. It's a great, it's a great cause. It's great to do this every year. It becomes an annual event for me, at least, and it's a lot of fun. As I always say, I don't compete. I just complete.
I'm ready to rock and roll. We're doing this for Children's Hospital. I'm excited. A lot of fun people here today. It's a beautiful day. It's warm. I like to sweat. I'm Indian. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this.
For some reason in my head, if I were to do the whole thing, I feel like I should be training, but the run. We'll see when I'm walking halfway through and sucking air.
Colin Egglesfield's the current individual celebrity leader 2/3 of the way through his race. Followed by Tia Carrera in the Celebrity Relay Division. Party time, excellent. Lacing up to hit the run, second in the Men's Celebrity Division, Aiden Canto. One of the things that makes triathlon so tough is each leg is so unique. Relay member Danny Pudi just in front of individual celebrity leader, Mr. Egglesfield. Still to come, John Cryer, Mercedes Mason, and the conclusion of the 2015 Nautica Malibu Triathlon. The 2015 Nautica Malibu Triathlon has been brought to you by Nautica, shopnautica.com. By Herbalife. Herbalife is proud to be the official nutrition and wellness partner for the Nautica Malibu Triathlon. By Paul Mitchell, the new heavy hitter shampoo by Mitch, nothing but clean. And by Longo, to the kids for their bravery and the CHLA for their compassion. Welcome back to Zuma Beach for the 29th annual Nautica Malibu Triathlon presented by Equinox. What an amazing event this is, and not only for the competitors, but for the community as well. The Nautica Malibu Tot Trot gives the kids an opportunity to compete, teaching the youngsters that it's never too early to start a healthy, active lifestyle, especially if you're having fun while doing it. Amongst all the excitement around the competition, you can also find a lot in the sponsor village. Whether it's getting your hair cut and styled by the pros at Paul Mitchell, cooling off with a healthy shake from Herbalife, or copping some new gear from Nautica. All the money spent here goes directly to the Children's Hospital Los Angeles charity. For over 19 years, Nautica has been a major partner of this event. Jason Parker explains why the company is so committed.
Nautica Malibu Triathlon for us is an iconic lifestyle event that brings people and families to the water for a great cause. It's really the best representation of what our brand stands for. It's actually our longest running sponsorship. We have been part of the event for 19 years. As a title sponsor, we provide apparel to participants and activate on the site, selling event-branded merchandise, all to support Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
A great company, helping a great event, all for a great cause. As we check back in with the race, Jason Peterson still leads and has already hit the turnaround, getting a great look at his closest competitor, Chris Berg. In the transition area, Disney CEO Bob Iger passes the proverbial baton to his teammate, the president of Disney International, Andy Bird, who'll take it from here. Jeff Stoltz seems to be keeping his eyes ahead rather than on the breathtaking backdrop of the Pacific Ocean. And ready to make the bike run exchange, the Office team. Taking on the final leg as well, Paul Lieberstein comes in hot, handing the torch off to his producer, Brett Forrester, who looks poised to enjoy himself.
Hi, Bridge. Hi, James. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Mom.
Danny Pudi gives a shout out to his friends and family, while Adam Gregory of The Bold and the Beautiful relinquishes the transponder to teammate Jason Kennedy of E! News, who will now try to make headlines.
Dying. He was dying. I'm gonna beat him.
Get up, Better Call Saul's Patrick Fabian feeling on fire. Celebrity frontrunners Colin Egglesfield and Aiden Canto show no signs of desperation as they continue to hold first and second positions in the individual celebrity class. For the elites, still leading the pack with no competition in sight, Jason Peterson, as he hammers back up the beach towards the finish line. A glance at his watch should only help his confidence. 2.5 men star John Cryer finally gets his chance to impress, tackling the 4-mile run with ease. Beth Sandin reminds us again why she's beloved, giving thumbs up to her fellow competitors. Tia Carrera staying focused in the heat, not an easy feat. Closer to the finish line, it's Jason Peterson making his way down the home stretch. The crowd gives him their acknowledgement for his incredible performance. He comes across the line, the winning time, 1:13.13. Way to go, Jace. The first pro female finisher, Caitlin Lavin. All smiles as she breaks the tape. Sorry, Caitlin, you can't keep it. Danny Pudi pounding the pavement, knowing he's only moments from the line. Followed closely by Colin Egglesfield. As the steady stream of racers make their way through this Zuma Beach course, the above-average temperatures make a water break more important than ever. Just steps away from a well-earned rest, individual celebrity men's leader Colin Egglesfield makes the famous left turn and crosses the line.
I think my swim was pretty good, and the waves weren't so big today. So, and luckily, the bike was safe. Didn't see any crashes, because that can always get a little dangerous. But yeah, all around it was a great race.
Aiden Canto surges at the end and secures second for the men's celebrities.
I love this, man. I'm just starting out. I'm hooked. I want to get better. This is definitely an incentive. It's freaking awesome. It's really great, and to do it for a cause like this it's a perfect day.
Beth Sandin makes her way through the finish and pulls off her signature move, blowing kisses to her friends and fans, symbolizing success comes in many forms.
It felt great, man. It felt great. I was just trying to beat this guy. It didn't happen, but it was great.
Not true. How'd you do out there? I probably broke some records today. Yeah. I did terrible. I cheated. I showed up late so I didn't have to do the whole thing, just so I could only run. I wish I could lie, but it's true.
Yeah, drank enough seawater to really get me through. It had salt in there. It was great.
John Cryer comes in with some words of wisdom for the kids.
It's actually fun most of the time. The water's great. I don't know if you saw it this morning. It's just gorgeous and clear. And it gives me a reason to exercise. Because honestly, I don't care about my health at all. I just care about humiliation in front of lots of people.
A look at our final results. Egglesfield, the winner in the men's celebrity division. Three Stooges takes the celebrity men's relay. And for the celebrity mixed relay, it's the Amazing Race. The winners earn the top step of the podium, but what we've all come here for is the check presentation that benefits Children's Hospital Los Angeles. This year, over $1.3 million raised. Most would agree that counts as a win. We hope to see you in the sun, sand, and surf next year.
I'd like to give a shout out to LA Children's Hospital. I'm there with you guys in spirit. I'll see you soon.
For everyone here at Fox Sports 1 and the Nautica Malibu Triathlon, I'm Craig Hummer. Thanks for watching.